Yeah, yeah. Bus ride away. Not even a plane, a fucking bus ride. 2 hour bus ride away. You know?
That's cheap food, man. I'm gonna friend like that for you. And then God is see that out there.
Gave that plate us a hand down there 200 fucking yards rushing.
You see your life.
You know? And I said, so.
Billy Demon, that's you?
Just one now, sir.
Billy, right? Everybody calls you Billy?
Remember?
I do remember, yes.
Hey, this is my family. It's Laura, my wife.
Yeah.
Son back there, Dan.
Hey, Daddy, how you doing?
That's right. That the young boy was.
Yes, my kid.
Hey, look, I'm sorry about that close call. I don't know what you think.
I'm okay. You're okay. You're okay. What brings you in?
Actually, we're going for a weekend of bodies.
You know what I mean?
Don't show Dan where it's from.
And it ain't like the motherfucker really wanted to be. Y'all just see.
We're in for a
More
treat.
bam.
This will tell us huge and folks. Also, nice to see.
Playing games.
Hey, thank you.
Baby.
Oh, yes. Guys.
I'm waiting for people to come in. I see a few people have came in. And the question from me tonight is, like, have you ever left a conversation, like, with a friend, feeling small or judged or even worse than you felt before? You even had the conversation with the friend? And I had to explore that because there are friends and there are toxic friends. And we need to differentiate who's our friend and who is a toxic friend. And that is something that I have to work on. Hi, Shakia Woods. So I wrote a little, like, few paragraphs and asked myself some real deep questions that I feel as though I need to stand by. Now, my definition of a true good friend, they are like your mirror. They reflect who you are. There should never be any compete. They should never be disappearing when things get hard. They should be there and showing up. They don't take your honesty as being
Thousands of years.
critical or disregarding your feelings and your boundaries. Boundaries.
It's a test of character and courage.
So I had to question myself, like,
Singular act of practice. A living creature, man.
who in my life shows up
Skill and it's life.
when it truly counts?
All right. Maybe that's all.
Then I had to ask myself,
Oh, cool.
is this a healthy relationship that you have?
Grandfather's right.
Whether it's friendship, relationship,
When you
whatever.
die. One day when you're ready, it'll be yours.
We definitely know
Of course,
what
Gil,
a
that's why we're here.
toxic friend is.
Alright, but
A friend
first,
is somebody.
there's
Toxic
some
friend is
rules,
someone who
right?
disappears when things
Well,
get bad. Um,
Safety.
when you're up, they
Safety.
there.
Safety.
But when you're down,
You got it?
they disappear.
This is a dangerous one.
Okay.
They criticize your dreams. They mark your boundaries.
Serious.
They manipulate you.
Alright. Let me show you how to-
And sometimes you feel mentally drained. Like
You grip it with
by
your
the
left
time
hand
you
here,
finish with them.
Alright?
You really
With your
feel
auto
drained.
rifle right into your shoulder, just like that.
So in order for us to have a peaceful environment,
Safety's on.
we definitely have to evaluate the people that we are around and separate ourselves from those people. And sometimes it hurts.
Action.
It does.
See that?
Um,
There we go.
like me, I can use myself as an example. I had to cut off a 30-year friendship.
Just imagine.
And
Huge white.
I'm not going to say they wasn't there for me, and I'm not going to say that I wasn't there for them, because it worked both ways. But then I started seeing the manipulation.
Just for a second.
And as soon as because at first I thought, no, this
When you get there before it gets
this
dark,
definitely can't
you know?
be them. I said, maybe I'm just tripping.
Let me find out what you really
And
need.
then I noticed
Wanna give it a
something.
try?
You have to watch people
What do you say?
who bring
All
you
right, let's do it.
something that is destructive and confront you with it. And then they associate with the person that brought the destruction to them. The reason why you have to be careful with this is,
That's a loaded weapon. All right?
if you and I are friends,
When you're ready.
why would I bring you some news that someone else, and we're not talking about young kids, we are grown adults.
That's all right.
Why would I bring you something negative and toxic to your lap that somebody says, and then go back and carry on and have a conversation with them? That right there is a strike. Right there. Because what should have been done is, if somebody brings you something negative towards me and me and you friends, is look, I don't talk about my friend. If that's how you feel about her, then you need to keep those feelings to yourself. I'm not going to call my friend and tell you something toxic and then say, okay, I'll call you back. You got to watch out for that. That's not your friend. I remember when my mother passed. And when my mother passed,
Introducing
the
your
people
window to wonder.
truly supported me and was there for me was there.
Explore.
I know some people have
Where every
feelings
corner has a story
about
and a
going to
future.
funerals and stuff.
To
But let me tell you
into
something.
New York's rich
On a
history,
day like that,
delight in a
I
golden
wouldn't
hour
care
cocktail
if I had to
brought by the
stand
Sons of
outside.
Grace
If I
and
couldn't go
discover
into the
a
funeral, I would have been right
one-of-a-kind
outside.
dining experience.
Backing
Get
my
your
friend up.
tickets to One More
That's
Week
why I
Obituary
say
today.
you must be careful who you label as your friend.
Experience anything like this. 4 men trying to catch one behemoth.
It's just amazed me and appalls me that how people try to always make themselves the victim. Because just as I said, I was there for that person just as much as they may have been there
Nature
for me.
knows best. That's why New Chapter Vitamins follows her example.
So I just wanted to get on here and
Transforming
talk
nature's 4 billion
some of
years
the
of
people
wisdom
and who you
into supplements
consider
with key vitamins, minerals,
to be your
and
friend.
herbs, sourced from whole food ingredients.
just be careful. Watch
All
out.
crafted to work with your
Because
body,
my circle now is very
bringing
small.
the power of nature.
I don't tolerate a lot of foolishness. If you're not coming in my life, we're not bringing each other joy, or we not bringing something to lift each other up, I'm done with that.
What's the matter?
I am done
You
with
know
that.
where I stand.
So you guys, y'all have a good
Danny
night.
is who he is. He doesn't need to change. Him getting bullied doesn't make him weak or inferior. It's the problem.